Hi friends, strangers, internet. My name is EmilyHanhan. I love colorful makeup and colorful language. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I am here to we're just gonna gush. Whatever. We're gonna talk about what's making me happy right now. Now, this concept, this name, totally inspired by, taken from Hannah Louise Poston, who I cannot remember if she was inspired by somebody else as well, but how I'm interpreting this for me for right now today is I want to talk about, like, I think I picked out 5 because I like the a 5-course video. I don't know. But I picked 5 things, concepts, ideas that are making me happy. These are not really focused on makeup, and it's not really focused on buying things or things in particular, but we're gonna dance around all of the topics. Like, I am gonna mention makeup, I am gonna talk about creative things. Anyway, the world is a lot right now, a lot. And I kind of just wanted to talk about some things that are making me happy, especially as I'm coming into a new month that, in general, things are looking up for me personally, which as a chronically depressed person, that is a bit of a mindfuck. If you're a patron or a YouTube member, I talk a little more about that in a exclusive Get Ready With Me. So if you're a nosy Nelly, that's how you can find out. But anyway, I just kind of wanted to talk about some stuff that's making me happy because it's fun to talk about cool shit and shit that makes me happy. So if you like colorful makeup, if you like bitches with lots of opinions, or you just like cute fat babes in general, I hope you will subscribe. And let me jump into this little roundup of some things that are making me happy right now here in April 2022. I have to be honest, this makeup look is making me happy and making me feel really fucking fly, hot, beautiful, sexy, fun, all of the fun adjectives. So the first thing that is making me so happy is Willow Pill. If you haven't been watching the current season of Drag Race that is dragging on, Willow is a queen that is competing in season 14 of RuPaul's Drag Race. And here's the thing, I haven't been watching Drag Race for years, like I think since when they were on Logo, but T, Nappy Headed Tahopa, has been doing these Patreon like show Zoom nights basically every week to watch the show together, and I so appreciate it because I'm like, this is really fun, and also there are some really like talented queens this season. And I have to say that, like, what I think is the declarative top 4, Angeria, Bosco, Lady Camden, and Willow Pill, they all make me happy at different degrees. Bosco currently, I don't know how I feel, but I love Angeria's energy, and I think that she is really funny, but I'm still waiting for her moment to really pop. But I think she's such a kind queen, and like, I adore her. Lady Camden just seems like a star, and some of the looks, like the last 2 weeks, the 2 runway looks were just next level. But Willow, I think if I was gonna pick one queen from the season that I love the drag that they've done on the show. Does it surprise me that I love drag that kind of references to me some of the like I get like weird Nickelodeon, Matrix, 90s, early 2000s. Like, I don't know, so many of the looks have given me like, oh my God, I kind of think I know the references for that. Or just, I love Willow's personality. I love the drag they do. I love the vision they have behind their drag. And I do think that they are more intelligent and scheming than they let on, while still being an incredibly nice person. And I love it. I love specifically seeing them in action. But I think all of the queens that I mentioned, I have enjoyed watching. So that actually rolls into the second thing that I feel like, you know, this is something that I've been doing since basically mid-2020, is like, I'm calling it socializing with boundaries, because whether or not it's through Zoom or through a hangout of another sort or a live stream or in person or whatever, I just feel like, especially, actually for me, especially Zoom hangouts, like that's the perfect space for me. I am an introvert, and I do not get energy from people. Even people I love and adore, they suck energy from me. Being around, like, but there is a fine line. And so I think the thing that I have found is that these spaces, these communities, because many of them are communities that are specifically kind of like created, curated, monitored, like well taken care of communities where you can hang out at whatever kind of like activity level that you're at in that moment. If you are camera on, audio on, talking, you know, giving your insight, yes. If you are camera off, audio off, only typing in the chat, yes. You don't even have to type in the chat. Like, you can stay the full time, you can pop out, you know, you can actually leave the Zoom, or like sometimes I will just turn off my camera and turn off my audio, and sometimes I'm lowering the volume of the actual computer just to like take a step back, take a breather, in the way that I used to run and escape to the bathroom. Any other neurodivergent people? I know you relate. I know you do, because I've seen it on TikTok. I've talked to people about this. It's a thing. The way that we run to the bathroom as escapes, as breathers, as moments to recenter ourselves, self-regulate, all of those things, I can do that without it being obvious. I can do that and still like be kind of private. And so it's been really lovely. And I will say something else that made me very happy was actually having a person here in Mexico to socialize with. I had a dear friend, Yolanda, come visit the first week or so in March. And that really helped remind me too, as introverted and kind of isolating that I am. I'm an introvert, but I also have a tendency to self-isolate when mental health is not at its peak. It reminded me that you still like this bitch. You still like socializing. You just have to make choices wisely. And I feel very thankful that I feel like the kinds of people, the kinds of friends that I would spend time with in real life with are similar and understand that, like, I need my alone time, I need my quiet time, or I need this, or I need that, and we respect that. So anyway, I'm very thankful for like the ability to socialize and enjoy time with people, but not have it ruin me in other ways. And that's what would happen a lot of the times with in-person socializing in the past. Okay, so the product, is it the one product? I think it's the one product that I want to talk about. Yes, it's the one product-based thing, but it's also energy and mood. The Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel for body. This is delightful. This to me smells very fresh. Like it has like a little bit of like almost maybe sweetness or floralness. It's like it's not like zesty fresh. Maybe it's like clean. Well, I don't know. But it's a smell that I like. Somebody else could probably describe it better. It's a smell that I enjoy. And it is a gel texture. And I really like this texture. I love this texture for the face. Like, I really like gel moisturizers for the face. And I never thought about having one for the body. And I forgot where I saw this mentioned, because I definitely did not come up with this myself. It was definitely some kind of recommendation. But I really enjoy it. It doesn't feel too heavy. It tends to sink in pretty quickly, but also it moisturizes. It makes me feel moisturized and hydrated. Here's the reason why this makes me so happy in a way that like a lot of y'all are looking at me like, really, girl? A lotion? Really? Look, I am notoriously terrible at this step. I am. I don't want to be in the same conversation as a lot of white folks who refuse to wash their legs and lotion their body because they don't need to. Anyway, why did I even go there? I don't like that I'm bad at this. I don't like that it doesn't feel like a priority for me to take care of my body. So I recently was like, let's try again. Because I've tried with different products, I've tried with different textures, but I don't try in the same way that like I might try with some kind of skincare thing, or like I will just get frustrated and then I'll be like, I'm good. I'm just gonna go back to not doing that thing. Because like, so for me, this is like kind of a more loaded thing, is that I've never really enjoyed the process, because as much, I've never really enjoyed the process because it is a reminder of my body and how big it is and the shape it is and the size and like all of that kind of stuff that I'm still working on. And some days it doesn't remind me of that, but then there are some days where it really does. And then I'm like, I don't want to do this again. I'm not going to do this again. But, I'm trying to work through it. Basically, I'm just trying to work through it. So I'm terrible at routines and rituals and habits and all of that. But I've had this for a couple of weeks, and every time I take a shower, I've been putting lotion on. And I am a neurodivergent person with depression, so no, I don't shower every day. But I've done it enough times where I've been like, I'm proud of you, bitch. I'm proud of you. And your body is also worth taking care of, and nourishment, and, you know, feeling good and feeling comfortable and not being itchy or dry or any of those things. So it's making me happy because not only am I enjoying this product, I'm enjoying the scent and the texture and all of it, I'm at least not hating the process. So that's a success. Okay. The next thing that's making me so happy beyond words. I love Florence and the Machine. I have been a fan of that, of that artist, band, group, basically since they probably hit the main pop arena. I'm not gonna say I like knew them before they were popular. I don't think I did, but I don't remember how I found it, but Florence and the Machine's cover of why did I just lose? Of Tiny, but Florence and the Machine's cover of Tiny Dancer, Elton John's Tiny Dancer, ended up in my YouTube music, like one of my mixes. And I love it. I love that song. It's like 6 minutes long. It's just lovely. It's just lovely. It's just, like that. That's what it makes me feel. It's just lovely. And then, because I listen to the same song or same group of songs over and over and over again, the app decided to recommend their cover of Stand By Me. Darling, darling, stand by me. Florence and the Machine could cover anything, and I think it would make me so happy. And I'm wondering if there are other covers out there, if they've covered other songs, because like the 10 minutes that is Tiny Dancer and Stand By Me is just like, it's, I enjoy it so much. It just makes me feel so lovely. I don't know. It's like, I don't know who this person is, but like, anyway, I've just really been enjoying them, and I just keep listening to them over and over and over again. And it's been what's making me happy. Sometimes it's what takes me to sleep at night, or sometimes it's what's my shower music, or it's random music that I put on in the middle of the day to like break up YouTube videos and watching our podcast I'm listening to. So I really, in particular, the Florence and the Machine covers of Tiny Dancer and Stand By Me have been making me immeasurably happy. And the last thing I wanted to talk about, it's yet again inspired by Hannah Louise Poston, and it is talking about makeup. So I don't think I'm gonna have my pastel video up first, but I did do a video talking about pastel eyeshadow, why I don't need the Natasha Denona palette, and showing looks that I've been doing lots of looks with pastels and graphic liner. And I am just having so much fun with my makeup in the last like 2 weeks. More than that, but in the last 2 weeks is when I've had this moment. Every day I want to play in makeup because I want to like play. I want to play. Literally, I don't usually do that. Like usually I enjoy makeup, but a lot of times if I'm just at home and I'm not going to film and I'm not going to whatever, I don't make makeup a priority. Not the last couple of weeks, bitch. I have been having so much fun with makeup. I've been playing in it so much. All of the textures, all of the colors, all of the pastel iridescent with liners, different shapes, and this is all shaped brow situation. Like, I love it. And the reason why I say it's kind of inspired by Hannah Louise Poston is that, she did a duo of videos somewhat recently talking about trends that she's excited about and not excited about. And I actually really enjoyed the trends that she's excited about video even more than the negative one. And we know on YouTube, the negative stuff gets the most clicks. People are just curious. But, and people are just curious, and people like to hate with other people, and I don't know, all that stuff, toxicity and clickbaits and whatever. But there was a thing that Hannah remarked upon in the positive video talking about like the reclamation of glamour And for me and my brain, there are ways that Hannah says things that make my brain go buzz, 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 buzz. I'm like ring clacking to the max today. But sometimes she will say something or a group of words and I'm just like, yes. And the reclamation of glamour did that for me because the whole point is that glamour and glamorous makeup doesn't have to just look like one thing. It's not just, you know, you think of soft glam or you think of, I don't know, like there's all these different, you know, there's all these different kinds of like neutral-ish, traditional-ish, glamorous makeup that is usually what's thought about when you thought about glamorous makeup. But I think with like the rise of Euphoria and the second season of Euphoria, and I mean, Hannah referenced other things and all of that, but the whole point is that glamour isn't just one look. This is what it is. Glamour is not just one look. It's a mood. It's a mood. It's an attitude. That's what I was trying to get at. My brain is really like buzz, buzz, buzz video. That's what it's doing right now. So this idea that glamour doesn't just look like one thing. And I've been feeling that way for a long time, but I don't necessarily know if I felt like trends, runway, TV, movies were following that. I felt like there was like editorial makeup that some people are doing or creating. Like it's getting created for maybe print or some runway. And then there are creators that are also playing in that sphere. I always felt like there was that kind of like editorial makeup inspiration, but then there was this other bigger group of like glamorous makeup that you were seeing again in movies and TV and on the red carpet. And then you would also see a lot of creators and influencers do these more kind of traditionally glamorous looks. And it always felt like there was this like divide. There was like, just to put it simply, there were the colorful bitches and there were the neutral bitches. And I feel like this concept of like glamour is whatever you make it to be. And it's about an energy and an attitude and like a level of like, I don't know, almost like done upness. Like not that you have to have like a full caked face, but just like, did you go there with whatever you chose to do? Did you go for the juiciest bright lip, or did you go for like the most like feathery groomed up brows and the glossiest skin, or did you go there with your colorful wing? I don't like, that's what it feels like to me. It feels like did you go there? And I definitely recommend going and watching Hannah's video. If I can, I will timestamp link like when she starts talking about that. Because I just feel like playfulness and color and texture and all of these things are coming into glam or glamour in a way that is, for me, very inspiring and exciting. And I think also the idea that we're just celebrating a variety of makeup styles is also really exciting, because not everyone is gonna want to wear everyone else's makeup. Like, life is too fucking boring to just copy one style of makeup. Like, do I expect people to do this to their face? Shave off their brows and then draw in like eyebrows like this? No, I don't. Am I having the fucking blast of my life? Yes, I am. And it makes me feel glamorous and amazing and just, look at me, bitch. And that's making me so happy. So, yeah, it's not making me happy as my joints popping, but that's life with a broken body. Anyway, I just wanted to take some time to just talk about the, like, good things, fun things, happy things, exciting things, inspirational things, and all of those are that for me. So I would love to hear from you all. Share something that is making you happy in the comments. And if you see somebody else that has said something that's also like happy making for you, thumbs up the comment, heart it, or like respond to it. Like, let's just take some time to like appreciate whatever little sliver of goodness and joy and happiness we can find in our days. I know it's a hard time out there. That's a very simplified way for a very complicated time in the world. But we all deserve happiness. You are worthy of happiness. Your attention and time should be going towards stuff that makes you happy. It is not selfish or indulgent or frivolous or any of these other ways that people try to frame enjoying moments in life. It's not any of those things to enjoy those things. Yeah, it's not a bad thing to find happiness and joy in your day. And I hope that you all are doing that. And I hope that you are taking care of yourself better today than you did yesterday. Thank you so much to all my patrons and all my members, and thank you to everybody for being here. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye, friends.